Welcome back to MVM Live. I'm here with Ryan, and we're going to be playing some Dice Throne today. Hey, Ryan.
Hi, guys. Thanks for joining us today. Of course, we're still quarantined in our houses, going a little stir crazy, Kira. I don't know about you, but I am just ready to get out and play some real board games. But until then, we do have Tabletop Simulator.
These are real board games, Ryan. They're just in digital format, but
They
they're
are in
still like
digital
playing a
format.
board game, but through
It
your
is
computer.
this. If it wasn't for Tabletop Simulator and Tabletopia, this would be. I don't even know how I'd get through this month of quarantine, but it's been nice to be able to still connect and play games. So I'm excited to play Dice Throne today.
Me too, because here's the funny thing. As much as I've played Dice Throne, it's been a very long time since I've played it. Just because of life and things and other games that we've had to play or wanted to play. And
Sure.
then also because, well, uh, just in general, but I've never played it on TTS. So there's the other thing. I have never
Well,
played this on TTS because I mean, I've always had the ability to play it in person. I know a lot of people really love the TTS version because it's scripted. So it does a lot
yeah.
of really nice things, which we'll show off here in a minute. I do have my Thief shirt on today. So
Let
Carol's asking
let me
though
admit.
if somebody's going to play the ninja, and now I feel kind of bad that I didn't pick
Well,
the
we might play
ninja. I'd love to
two
show off the
games.
ninja because she's awesome, but I gotta start with my.
These games go pretty quick.
Yes, they do. So if we have time, we'll do
But
two.
I do have a Dice Throne confession. I will confess to everybody, and Manny, if you're watching, I never played season one ever. I was late to the bandwagon when season two came out with the great presentation in the boxes. I gave it a chance and loved it. So I've never played any season one hero. So this is all new to me. So I'm playing a hero I've never played
Oh
before
my gosh,
against a
Ryan,
hero that I've never played against before.
that's
So
nuts.
this this will be interesting. I have no idea what to expect here.
Well, we'll find out. So I'll go first. So the way that Dice Throne works, for those of you who've never played Dice Throne before, we will go back and forth through a number of phases. So I'll just pull up my player board here. I'm obviously uh, and I made a joke about this earlier. Don't laugh at my TTS skills. I struggle. Um, I This is my favorite character, and I should play with somebody else, but it's been
Uh-oh.
too long. It's probably been since PAX South since I've played Dice Throne, and so no, PAX Unplugged. I didn't go to South this year, so PAX Unplugged, which was in December. And I did play the ninja there, so I'm semi-familiar, but I'm most familiar with the Shadow Thief. And for me, uh, haven't played in a while brain, I decided to go with my favorite character. So, for those of you who aren't familiar with Dice Throne, I'll go ahead and go through kind of like what's going to happen here. So, I'll pull up this turn order card. I'm pretty sure I used this button. There we go. We have some different phases of the game. So, the first player on the first round skips upkeep and income phase. So I won't be doing those, but what that means is that if I have anything that has an upkeep trigger on it, I will do that now in a normal turn. And income means I go up one on my combat points, my CP dial, which you see above my board on the right, and I take a card. We each are going to start with 4 cards. But Ryan will get to start with 5 because he'll get to do his upkeep and income phase because he's the second player.
Yep.
So then we'll move into the main phase, and I'll explain that as we go. Then we'll go into the actual attacking and defense phase. Then we'll do a second main phase, and then we'll move on, and it'll be Ryan's turn. And we'll just go back and forth until somebody has 0 points on their health dial, which is the dial above the board on the left. All right, so a couple other things to note. We have some special abilities that can be tokens that can be
Yes.
added to everybody's stuff, and we'll let Ryan go through his when we flip over to his turn. But I
Hmm.
have the shadows, which we'll talk about if it comes up, sneak attack, and poison, which is one of my favorite abilities. And then on my actual player board, obviously, if you've never played the Shadow Thief before, I'll talk about my specific strategy with the Shadow Thief, which is really going hot, trying to get as much CP as possible because my CP can turn into damage. So I won't be spending CP as much as I'll be working to gain it. That's kind of my way of using the Shadow Thief, and you'll see that kind of play out as we go here. So first things first, I have my hand of cards I need to draw, so let me shuffle.
I already drew my starting hand.
I did, and then the thing reset on me, Ryan, and I lost it, and I had to redo. Remember? I just forgot.
That's right.
All right, so now the thing about this is that no one's going to really see your cards, Ryan, which won't matter because you'll just show them when you play them, but everybody will get to see mine. So a couple of things to note is that I've started off with a board upgrade. So if I want to pay CP and put this out on my board, I can, which I like this one because it's going to give me another ability right off the bat. I have an instant action and a couple of offensive, defensive phase actions. So I am going to go ahead and put out my Insidious Strike 2, which goes right here. And that's going to cost me 2 CP. And now I'm going to attack Ryan. So I'm going to roll all 5 of my dice. Ooh, okay. Yes, this is Nate's favorite character, one of the designers of the game. Manny's is the barbarian. Pretty sure Gavin's is the artificer. Mine is definitely the Shadow Thief, but the ninja is going to become a quick favorite for me. That this Shadow Thief was the closest thing to a ninja. But I also am a big fan of Curse Pirate and Vampire Lord and Artificer. I like all the characters. What can I say? All right, so I've got 3 treasures here. It's not really doing what I need for me right
treasures,
now. Huh? I've got 1 dagger and I've got 1 6. So I feel like I've got 3, 4, 6. I could try and go for a straight here. It's not a bad idea with a 1 and a 4 to reroll. So let's reroll these 2. Okay, and so Yahtzee style, folks, we're going to get to roll up to 3 times. So I'm going to reroll these 2 dice and see what happens. That was poo. It was absolute poo. I'm very unhappy with that.
You get one more reroll.
I do get 1 more reroll, and the question is, do I reroll all of it? No. I'm just going to reroll those 2 again and hope for the best. Oh my gosh. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I did get a small straight. Small straight is a shifty strike. So for those of you who can't see that very well, a shifty strike is a small straight. So that's 4 numbers in a row. I'm going to gain 3 CP, and I'm going to deal half of that CP as damage rounded up, which isn't great just yet because now I only have 3 CP. So half rounded up is 2 damage to Ryan.
And I get to defend. I still get a defense roll against that,
let me make sure I'm not going to play any cards to help myself out, though. Better D, helping hand. Nope. Neither of these are going to do anything for me right now, so go ahead.
So it's 2 damage coming at me?
Yes. So
I'm going to roll the Pyromancer's defense.
Screen. Sorry, everybody. Here we go.
Fine. Let's roll these dice.
Ryan gets to roll all 5 of his dice in his defensive roll.
All right, so I got 3 of those hits, so I'm dealing 3 damage back to you in that attack as a counterattack.
He gets...
I didn't get any fiery souls, so I don't get any fire mastery, but I did get 3 flames.
Yep.
So.
All right. So he did 2 damage to me.
And I took 2.
And you took 2.
Should be 3 damage. 1, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you did 3 flames. To me? Okay, sorry. 3 damage. All right.
And I took 2. So I'm at 48.
I'm at 47.
All right, I can't complain about that first round.
I get to do my main phase 2, which, and if in theory, if I wasn't also running everything, I'd probably be better at this. I might have sold some of these cards in order to give myself more CP going into that attack, but for now, I'm just going to rest. Okay? And that's it. That's my turn. So now we're going to go to Ryan. Ryan can explain his board a little bit.
I will. So, yes. I'm playing the Pyromancer. The Pyromancer wants me to collect fire mastery tokens, of which currently I have none. But the more fire mastery tokens I get, the more powerful a lot of my spells will be.
What's your stack limit on those?
I'm sorry, what was that, Kara?
What's your stack limit?
Stack limit is
5.
5, but I actually don't have any tokens here
Hey,
in Tabletop Simulator,
you don't? Well, maybe I'll
which
have to get
is
them for you because I see them. See?
oh
That's
oh,
weird.
where were they?
They're on top of the card.
Nope. You'll have to just do it
I
for me.
will. Weird.
Sometimes that happens with Tabletop Simulator. Components just vanish. All right, so since I'm taking the second turn, I get to do the maintenance stuff. They have a little cool start turn button I can press that automatically deals me a card and gives me my 1 CP. So I've got 3 CP to spend currently, and I'm going to spend 1 of it to do an upgrade. So let's drop me down to 2, and I'm going to replace my Burning Soul 1 with a Burning Soul 2. And I think that's all I'm going to do for my first phase. So I'm going to go ahead and gather my dice
I'm so
and roll
bad
them
at
up and
managing this.
see what this is. So I've got 1, 3, 4, 5.
Where's your 5th die? Oh, there it is.
It flew off to the side. So I've got 1, 3, 4, 5. If I can get a 2, I can get a large straight. So I think I'm going to try for that.
Oh.
Nope. I get 1 more roll. Otherwise, I get nothing. Whatever. It's a
Go for
gambling
it.
game. Let's gamble. 2. Nope, a 3.
You did get
But
3
that did give
fireball. You
me
got a
3,
fireball.
3 fire, which does 4 damage back to you.
Oh, man, that's...
And I gain 1 fire mastery, which I
That's
can't. I don't
crappy.
see these things. So, Kira might need you to
Oh.
grab one of those fire mastery tokens for
Oh,
me because
sorry.
they're vanished. It's okay.
Boop. There you go.
There we go. Yep, it's here. I've got 1.
Okay. All right. So now I get to roll all 5 of mine for defense. And just as a reminder, my counter strike. So I'll deal 1 for every knife, and then if I get a knife and the 2 guys, I'll inflict poison, and that's technically a dagger and a shadow, just for technical terming. All right, let's roll these boys.
Roll all 5 of your dice, huh?
I get to roll all 5. Ooh, yeah, I got 2 daggers. Deal 2 damage back.
So 2 damage back to me.
How much did you do to me?
I did 4.
Okay.
I'm taking 2 back
Yep.
from your counterattack.
Correct.
All right. I'm at 46.
You're at 6. All right, so we go back to
46.
Ryan, and he finishes his
My
turn.
second main phase, I'm actually going to just... I think I'm going to pass my second main phase.
You don't
Yeah,
sell
I'm
any
going to pass.
cards or anything?
No, I'm just going to
So
pass.
you can sell cards for 1 CP for those of you who haven't played before.
Oh, that's... I can do that, can't
Yep.
I? I'm going to sell 1 card
Okay.
to gain a CP and then spend all 3 of it to upgrade my Molten Armor.
Oh, come on. I thought you were done, and I'm off your screen, so I want to show everybody your new card.
Oh,
Your
it's
Molten
fine.
Armor
I just sold it Molten Armor,
is
so I
his
have a little bit better
defense.
of a defense now.
Yeah, so he gets more options than he did before. So if you look at it, there's a lot more stuff on there. All right.
Yeah, considering you're going to be attacking me, I think that's a good investment.
Probably. All right, so I did my start turn. And I gained this new card on the far right for those of you viewing at home. Let's see. Ooh, I like that. Select. I should have done a helping hand, but what I will do instead is I'm going to sell. I'm going to sell this for a CP. I'm going to sell
5 CP, huh?
like all these better D cards. This is a 4 CP Wild Shadow. Nah, I'm never going to use it. I'll take a CP for that. So that's my main phase 1. Now I'm going to attack Ryan. I have 6 CP to work with. Again, my strategy is all
Jeez.
about CP for damage. So
What do you got here?
1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Ugh, split the middle.
Uh-oh.
What do I do? I really want that large straight.
I know. I went after it. Your large straight is
All right,
ridiculous.
it is. And so I'm going to re-roll my 5-6. It seems like the more likely option here. Oh.
If you roll that, if that 3 becomes a 4.
Oh, that's not how you roll, Kira. It's an R. There we go. That didn't work either. I flipped the die over. There we go. That's a roll. Still a
How many
3.
times are you rolling that die?
Well, I kept
Just out of
clicking it, and
curiosity.
it was just changing the die value because I forget how to use TTS all the time. But anyway, I've got a 1, 2, 3, 3, 5, which is not awesome, but I don't have jack crap is what I don't have. So I guess I have a pickpocket, which means I get 2 CP. Boop, boop. I don't attack you. I didn't have any shadows rolled, so I don't steal it from you. Lucky you. And then I'm just now
I
up
don't have
to
any to steal.
8 CP. So
I'm at 0 CP. I play it per close to the break because I know you're gonna steal it from me.
I
All right,
could
so
I have a couple of cards here. I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm gonna go over to Ryan. It's his turn. We'll let him take
all
it
right,
away.
so start of my turn. I'm going to draw a card and gain my 1 CP. However, my Fire Mastery, I have to cool off once per turn. I have to remove 1 Fire Mastery token. I'm gonna put it down here so it doesn't disappear again on me
Okay.
like it did last time. So I only have 1 CP. I don't. You know what? You're gonna steal it, so I will
I'm
spend it.
pulling out your tokens for you. Can you see them?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade my Fireball into Fireball 2 and maybe get a little bit more powerful of a Fireball here. So we'll see what happens when it comes here to the dice rolls. I've got 5 dice, and I am ready to roll them.
I hope you do terribly.
Four,
Geez.
2 4s.
You got 4, 5, 6 right off the bat.
I have everything I need for combustion. Except I don't have any. I would have 1 Fire Mastery symbol. Wow, that doesn't do anything good for me. So I'm going to keep the 4, 5, 6. I'm going to reroll the 2 and the 4. And hope for at least a 3. Nope, but I got... Is that anything? No. All right, I'm going to give them one more roll, and then we'll see if I got anything here. I need a 3. Oh, look at that. 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a small straight, which is called Hot Streak. So I'm going to get 2 Fire Mastery, which the other one is still vanished.
Deal 5 damage plus 1 damage per Fire Mastery. So 7?
Yep, so that's 7. I need 1 more Fire Mastery token, Kira. Thank you for obliging. I don't know why they're vanishing. That's super weird.
It is super
All right,
weird.
so I've got 2. Yeah, so that's 7 damage.
All right, so I get to do my defensive roll. Oh yeah, and that's the other thing Jeff pointed out in the comments here, Cubson. He said he's reminding everyone that these are what the new season 1 rerolled boards look like. So this is in the fancy new season 2 style. All right,
Yes, they
so
look so cool.
first things first, I have the defensive, so I can re-roll if I end up with a bad roll here.
That's what your defense, your new defense does that?
No, it's just my cards in my hand that you're not supposed to know I have.
Oh,
All right, so I've got 2 daggers, which is 2 damage back, plus I inflict a poison. Here, Ryan, will you take that poison token and stick it on you?
sure.
That'll happen in the upkeep phase. Ryan
So you do
will.
2 damage back to me?
I do 2 damage back to you, and I take 5, 6, 7.
You take 7, that's correct.
And so Ryan, if I can get your screen to load, he now has this poison
I'm
token
at
on him,
44,
which is going
and
to
I have a
happen in
poison token.
upkeep phase, his upkeep phase. So not till his next turn.
Yep.
Oops.
Yep, unfortunately I got rid of the card that got rid of a status effect token, but I needed it at the moment, so.
No.
All right, well that's my turn.
All right, no upkeep,
So,
no main phase 2 for you?
nope, I'm going to hold on to these cards. I can't afford to play either one of them, and I don't quite want to sell them yet.
Hey,
Look at
Manny's
that, Manny's
here.
here,
Hi, Manny.
cheering for the Pyromancer, as he should be.
All right. Okay. Rick. I'm not off to the
Manny heard us talking about how good his artwork was, and then he showed up. Like he heard it. His radar went off.
Wild Manny.
These boards.
Here's.
I don't know how long he's been in the stream, but I will say it again because these boards just look amazing for the season 1 rerolled. Like
Ooh, I like that.
fantastic. So
Okay.
yeah.
Got some good cards now. I'm up to 9 CP, so I just need a couple of good rolls here. This is when
9
things
CP is
start to
too
go
much
crazy.
for the Shadow Thief. Play some cards, Kira.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
I don't like that.
Shadow Dance right off the bat. I can keep going, and I will, because who doesn't want to have all 6s in this game? I don't know who you are, but if I stick with Shadow Dance, I have pure damage, which is it just hits you. It's similar to Undefendable.
It's like unblockable.
Yeah.
Similar.
Yeah, you can. There's a rule book if you want to pull it up and look at it, Ryan. But it's pretty much just the same thing. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I need one more good roll here, people. How do I just select the one die? There we go. I'll do it right this time. Come on, 6. Come on, 6. Oh.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Uh-oh, do you have something?
I can only increase it by 1. Oh.
Yes.
Frick. All right. Well, I got a Shadow Dance. I've got a Shadow Dance. So I'm going to roll 1 die.
You did get a Shadow Dance.
I can still use my Tippet if I need to. So I'm going to roll this 1 die. This is the one that's been hurting my soul. I'm going to roll this one die.
It's going to roll a 6 now.
And then I'm going to deal half the value as pure damage. Then I'll gain Shadows and Sneak Attack. So it's going to do 2. But I'm going to go ahead and play my Tippet for 1 CP and make it a 5.
It's still going to do 2 damage, though,
it's
right?
Rounded up.
Isn't it? Oh, I thought it was only rounded up when it said rounded up. I thought otherwise it was rounded down.
Not?
I don't know. That's what I thought. Because some do specifically say round up,
the general
and others don't
thing
say.
for this is pure and Dice Town is always rounded up. So
okay,
everything is always rounded up.
Well, it's weird that some say rounded up and some don't.
I think it's on the cards. On the board, it's just implied. Oh, no, you're right. It does say it in a couple of spots. This could be because this is the redo stuff, and this is before final edits.
I mean, it's fine to know damage runs up.
So
I was
that
just like,
hits you.
oh, some of them.
That you
Yeah, I
don't
took
get
my
to
3 damage.
defend it. It's not
I'm down to 41.
but it hits you anyway.
I don't get to roll my defense roll, is what you're saying, right? Or I do get to roll my defense roll.
For pure damage? No.
Yes. Do I? No. Okay.
It just hits you. It's pure.
Okay. It hit me. It's pure. I took it.
Like I said, it's been a while, so if I'm screwing that up, somebody in the comments will fix it.
Manny's here. So
Manny
let's
and Jeff
just
are
play
both
like
here,
we want to
and
play,
Jeff's been
Manny will tell us if we play it
a lot
wrong
lately. So, okay, so that was my attack. I don't have anything else I'm going to do right now, and then
Manny says pure is also unboostable. You can't play another card to boost the damage of an unboostable card.
Right. Yeah.
That's the difference between that and unblockable.
Undefendable, yeah. There's a bunch of different, and in the rule book, if anybody's ever curious, just go look. There's a bunch of different types of damage, and certain ones can be boosted, certain ones cannot be. Like you can, like undefendable, you can't defend it, but you can use cards to mitigate it, things like that. So anyway, all right, so that should be my turn. That wasn't as epic as I had hoped, but I do gain shadows and a sneak attack. And I'll be using those in a future turn. So prevention also rounds up. So if you're using protect and the incoming is 13, you'd prevent 7 due to rounding up, as an example.
Yep.
Manny threw in the comments.
All
right, Ryan.
You're done?
I am. We're back on your screen.
All right, so I'm going to do my start turn. So I get 1 CP and 1 card. Now I have to take 1 damage because of the poison. Do I roll to see if the poison goes away? Or does it just stay?
Let me go back to my... You will... No. It just hurts you. It's persistent. You cannot get rid of it unless you use something to get rid of it.
Wow, it just stays forever, huh?
Yes.
I am poisoned. All right, so I'm going to lose one of my Fire Mastery tokens. I did take a damage. I'm now down to 40.
Okay.
All right, so let's see what happens with my roll. I'm not going to play any cards currently. Let's roll these dice.
4, 5,
4, 5,
6.
6. 3, 4, 5.
You,
Actually, 2, 3, 4, 5,
you
6.
cheater.
Wow.
Hold on. I might have something for this. Oh, I don't know why I switched back to you. I can stay on you and still look at my cards. Let's do that.
Yes. And for,
What do you? So you have a large straight. Oh, I'm gonna.
you have a large
I'm gonna
straight.
spin my helping hand and force you to re-roll the.
Here, do you want to play that card over here so
Yep.
I can see it?
I'm gonna force you to play this. Re-roll this 4.
Reroll the 4. Okay.
Now you still have 2 more rolls, so you
Right. I'm
can
going to reroll this 2.
choose to re-roll it.
All
Oh, it
right.
went right back to where it
It's a
was.
4.
So I'm gonna go. I'll get rid of this card when it goes back to my hand. When it goes back to my board. All
Sure.
right.
Do you
There's
have another
nothing
card?
else I can do. I'm just sad now. It was worth trying.
And if you have nothing else to play, then I'm keeping my large straight. So I'm going to gain 2 fire mastery, then deal 4 damage plus 2 damage for each fire mastery. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh,
9.
I am in the shadows. I
Uh,
forgot I'm in the shadows. I can't be damaged. Manny reminded me because I'm not looking at my board right now.
I have no idea what that
So
means.
let
What does
me
that
let me
mean?
go back because that's my fault, guys, because I'm not looking at my board. I forgot. I just got in the shadows, which is this purple token here. And what it does, let me make it so everybody can see it.
Oh, no, you don't take any damage. You just lose your
I just
token.
lose the token. So when a player with this token is damaged as a result of an opponent's offensive roll phase, no damage is received and no defense is made. So it just goes away. So I didn't spend that card or that CP, and I just am using my Shadows token and sticking it back. Woot.
Well, that's too bad, but I still got 2 fire tokens out of it. So I'm going to
So
keep
you
that.
could,
I'm happy
in
with that.
theory, Ryan, let's look at your board really quick. All right, because there's another option for you than using your large straight. You could.
Sure, but this gave me 2 fire mastery, and I don't think anything else.
Sure. I'm
I
just
don't think
looking. I'm
anything
just
else
looking at some of your
will be
other
that good to me.
options where you get more stuff. So like down here, you don't have that one. You do have that one. You do.
I do have it, but it's not going to do anything for me because you still can't take any damage.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yep.
I
So
mean,
I'm just
I'm
going to let
looking
it.
at
I'm going
like
to let it stand.
your burning soul. Well, you can't do burning soul unless you re-roll
Nope.
something else.
I'm perfectly happy with getting 2 fire mastery
Okay.
on my turn. So I'm going to hold on to
Ah,
those.
my favorite German Dice Throne player is here in the comments. Hey, Thomas, what's
So I'm
up?
holding on to those.
All right. All right.
So you get to keep your shadows until it says discard this token after the affected player starts and concludes a single turn. So you're going to be protected all the way through your entire next turn. This turn too,
Yeah, so
right?
if you were to
So
defend against me, I guess I should technically can keep it out. It's been
dang,
used.
that's a powerful move.
Yes. So okay. So that was good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start my turn. How about that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ooh, good stuff. So I'm at 9 CP. I just really wanna do one of my good moves. So let's try and do that. How about that, folks?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, there are card effects that say if in the shadows, Manny is reminding me, and the switching between my player board and Ryan's and operating the stream is a lot more distracting than I anticipated. I'm very thankful Ryan normally does the operation of these things. Can you get your hand off my dice, sir? Thank you. 3, 4, 6. I've got all these money bags, and I could steal. How much CP do you have right now?
I have 1.
That's not worth it. Let's.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna make sure that I have close to none. Oh, he says shadow only prevents damage from
Okay.
offensive rolls. So if I
Yeah,
defend against you, you'll still take it. That makes
that makes
me
more
feel a
sense,
little
and
better
I
about
got
it.
confused. This is your Ryan. Help me with the comments. I am struggling to manage all these different things. I'm not going to pretend like I'm not.
It's fine.
TTS is
I'm
hard for
we're
Kira.
in.
All right.
That's I got the comments up right here. I'm interacting
All
with
right.
people
So
as
I
myself,
need
not as man versus
these.
meeple,
How come I'm
just as
so bad at
myself.
this stuff? All right. So I'm going to select these 4. Maybe. These 4 dice. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Done. Large straight. I'm a happy girl again. Large straight is gain 4 CP. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then deal CP as damage straight up. So you're taking 13 damage. Do I
What
have
did you
anything
roll?
else? Well, straight. Large straight.
Oh, I have. Hold on, I have stuff.
You have stuff.
It's 13 damage. Does it give you a unblockable token or shadow token or anything
Nope.
like that? Then I'll
Nope.
take it. Just
All right,
13?
because I also have just nope. I'm gonna hurt you more. I'm gonna go ahead and use my sneak attack and add this to the value of my damage. So I get to roll 1 die. So I'll roll this one. R. And I deal 2 more. So I'm doing 15 damage to you.
All right,
Oh
I'm
wait,
at
hold on.
25,
Add the
and I get.
value. Sorry, it's not half. I was thinking of something else. It's actually 17. I'm sorry, Ryan.
I'm just gonna have to trust your math because I'm not paying attention. All right,
So
I'm
it's
gonna roll
4 for the
my.
die plus the 13, which is my CP. So that's
I am
17.
rolling my defense right now. All right, I have
I was
one,
thinking of
two,
the
three,
gunslinger. You're right.
4 damage. You're taking 4 damage and burn.
Give
Yeah,
me my
and I
token.
get
I'll show everybody what's happening over here. So his.
and I get 1 fire mastery. Can you give me 1 more fire mastery because I can't?
Yep.
Thank you.
And I get burned, which is this one here.
You do get burned. Burn means you're gonna take 2 damage during the upkeep phase of your or every upkeep.
I literally just don't know how to drag stuff in this game, folks. So just don't make fun of me too much. Right.
It's okay. So you're gonna take 2 damage each time.
Each time until I get rid of it, and it's persistent as well, right?
Yep,
Yes, it
it
is.
is.
So I need a card to get rid of that.
And did you take
B.
your? Did you take 4 damage? These
I
symbols all do
did.
damage, so
I
4
did.
damage back.
I did.
All right.
Okay, so then I'm gonna conclude my turn. I'm not gonna be doing anything else. So I'll
All
go and
right.
remove my shadows. Um,
All right. I'm going to start then. Are you ready for me?
hold on a second. Thomas just told me how to fix this problem I'm
No,
having
that's
with your
not. It's
tokens.
they're not locked, Thomas. Just
Well, they might
uh,
be because I'm the right click and
if
remove
they
the
were
lock.
if they were locked, I'd be able to see them. I can't even see them on my screen. Like they literally don't even appear. It's just a TTS thing.
How about now?
Sometimes components vanish.
Oh, look
No,
at
but they
that.
are flying across the screen.
I'm unlocking them.
It's fine. It's not a big deal.
Okay. Take
Because I've
your
got my.
poison.
All right. I take my poison damage -1, and I get rid of a fire mastery token. I'm going to set it down here. Kira's hand is
No,
giant. I don't
your
know why her
hand is
hand is.
giant. Mine's tiny. Your green
Oh,
hand
yours
is
is giant
huge.
on my screen. I guess the opponent's hand must just be giant for
So you
some
know what they're
reason.
doing, I guess, in case they're
May
screwing
must
around.
be. So you can watch them for any cheating on the dice. Oh, your hand's getting close to the dice. I see it. All right. I am. Oh, I should be drawing a card and getting a CP, so I'm going to do that. All right, so I got my CP, my die, or my card. Still have 3 Fire Mastery tokens. So let's go ahead and roll all these dice and see what happens here. I got 2, no, I got 3, 4, 5. I got 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ugh.
Um, I'm going to re-roll this die here and see if I can make this a 6. Nope, a 4. I'm going to do it again.
Boo.
A 2. All right, so I'm going to play a card. I'm going to play 6-it and change this value to a 6.
Ugh. All right, let me see what I got. Do I have anything to mess with you is the question. Where are my cards? H. I'm now going to use this helping hand for 1 CP and make you
You have another.
re-roll your 6.
You have another
I
helping
didn't
hand
use
card.
it earlier, remember, because my shadows.
Oh, you rewinded that?
Yeah.
I thought you just didn't take any damage from it.
No, there was no point in me playing the card.
Oh, so I would have gotten all my rolls back too.
Well, if you want, I can say I played it, and then
No,
I
it's
don't have
fine.
it now.
I just I
I thought you did at the time.
that's fine. I would have done that after my first roll to change it. Wouldn't have wasted my 2 rolls. Just
All right.
I'm not. I'm just. It doesn't matter. I didn't know, so that's my own fault. All right. What are you changing?
You're 6. Just re-roll it.
My 6. Why wouldn't you reroll my 4?
Because, oh yeah, you're right. You have a 2. Re-roll that 4. Thank you, Ryan.
And it just came back as a 3. So my plans are all ruined, and I wasted.
Yay!
All right. That's still gonna do 4 damage to you, and I gain 2 fire mastery.
Okay. Let me go to my screen. Oh my gosh. All right. I swear. So now I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to
And then
spend
I'm
my
gonna play a
CP.
card red
And
hot
I
and do
got 4
1
damage,
damage
you said?
for fire mastery.
2, 3, 4. So a total of 5?
So a total of uh 9. 4 from this dice, and then 5 from the red hot card.
Are you using Pyroblast? I'm not on your board anymore. I can't
Oh,
see.
it's just fireball. It just does 4 damage.
Manny is giving you a comment about Pyroblast. It's also
It's also
Pyroblast.
pyro. Oh, pyro. You're right. Pyroblast is better. Okay, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage, and I'll roll a die. Um,
There.
it's a flame, so that's 3 more damage. So 14 damage.
Got it. All right. So now I'm going to defend.
Thank you, Manny. See, Manny's there in the comments looking out for
Mm-hmm.
me.
All
I don't
right.
know if you saw this earlier. This is my first time at playing the Pyromancer, so I don't quite know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. All right, are you rolling your defense?
Yep. Boo. I got nothing. I'm gonna chosen player re-roll all 5 of my dice during the defensive phase. This is 0 CP. I'm using it because that was terrible. It was absolutely the worst.
I don't think Manny likes the Shadow Thief because Nate probably beats him a lot with the Shadow Thief. Is that right, Manny? Is that a sore subject?
All right, slightly better. I do 1 damage back and I inflict another poison.
You do how much damage back?
1.
Okay.
So here's your poison.
Did you take your 14?
I did. That's why I'm down to 18 now.
All right. Manny
Back to
says
your
he
board.
loves to hate the Shadow Thief. I can see that.
Look at that. You got all this bad stuff. Your stack limit on Fire Mastery is a 5,
Yeah,
so you're
I
at
have 5
max.
exactly. Yeah, I'm at max. All right, so on the start of your turn, you're burned. You're going to take 2 damage.
It's my turn now? You're
Oh,
not
yeah,
doing your main
I'm
phase
out of
2 or anything?
everything, so I'm
Okay.
done.
All right, so 2 damage. Boop, boop.
Yep.
And then I'm going to start my turn. Ooh, that's a good new one. I'm going to go ahead. I don't feel like I even need to waste any cards anymore. I have so much CP, it's stupid. All right, let's just go for it. Let's just attack you.
Do it.
Oh, 222. That doesn't do me jack other than some basic damage, which doesn't make me very happy. So,
What's wrong with basic damage?
because I want to do CP damage, because I'm obviously building towards that. It's worth it to me to go for it.
Ooh, 3 fives. Is
Ugh,
that a thing?
it is kind of.
No,
It's
2
just
fives is a thing.
I just don't need it.
Draw a card.
Last roll. Three, four, five, and then I'm gonna play.
Well, you have 3, 4, 5, 6, so you have a small straight.
I do. I don't need to play that. So I have a small straight. I will gain 3 CP, which maxes me out at 15. And then I'll deal half as damage rounded up. So 8.
Okay, so 8,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll do my defense roll.
Yes, you are good. So let me go back over to your board so everybody can see you.
Here comes the defense roll. All right, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. I'm yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, and I would gain 5 fire mastery, but I can only have 5, so I'm maxed out. So 5
I take
damage though.
5 and you take 8.
Yeah, I took my 8. I'm at 13.
Okay, I'm at 11. What else do I got going on here? Anything useful? Um,
I've never played the samurai guys. They're talking about samurai has the highest
oh,
damage
he's
output
awesome.
per round. I've not used him, so maybe I'll have to do that at some point. I do like samurais. All right, are
Hold
you doing
on.
something during your second
I
next
am.
phase?
Let's see. Hmm.
I will say it's a lot easier in physical dice thrown to see what the other opponent is doing when you're sitting right next to each other. They almost need like a picture-in-picture mode so I could like see what you're doing while I'm looking at my board still.
All right,
Because
I'm gonna go ahead and play this what status effects that I just drew to get rid of your poo-poo fire mastery.
gets rid of all of them or just one of them.
All of them, which I only have one on me, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, no, from you. Give me that one back.
Yeah.
I'm getting rid of all of yours, not mine. I'm on the wrong board again. Thank you. So
What?
that
You're
was for
getting rid of
you.
all mine. What do
Yes.
you mean?
Remove all status effect tokens from a chosen player. So you get rid
You're
of your
removing mine?
poisons. You get rid of the 2 poisons I gave you, but your fire masteries are all also gone. So you can't hit me with them
Oh,
anymore.
well, that's fine.
And then you're doing me a ton of damage and I'm at 11, so I'm worried. So I'm gonna go ahead and get paid and gain 2 more CP back so that I can bring out my shifty strike. And that's the end of my turn, and it's your turn.
All right. Let's get my things. I no longer have any uh, bad stuff here, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm not going to play any cards, so I'm just going to go ahead and roll my dice. Let's just see what we've got here. I've got a 5 and a 6. Oh, I've got Pyroblast. Pyroblast is not bad. I'm going to keep that. I'm just going to keep it. Are you going to do anything to interfere with my dice roll here?
What's it do?
6 damage, and I roll a die.
Sure, go ahead.
All right. So it's going to be 6 damage. Let me roll this die and see what it adds. So it's 9 damage. I'm going to play a card, Huzzah. I'm going to roll another die and see what I add from this as well. So it's 12 damage total.
All right. Well, that'll kill me unless I do something
Well,
about it.
unless you do something
I
about
can't
it.
defend any of it. I'd have to kill you at the same time. So,
Yeah, yeah, 2 flames with the pyroblast
yeah.
and the huzzah. So
We'll just see. I'm pretty sure you just won. I don't care.
well, I don't know what you. I don't know what you. I can't. I don't have the. I'm not looking at the stream. I'm not trying to cheat. I'm not looking at your hand, so I don't know what you have, or if you have some way of preventing the damage.
I don't. I do 2 back. So that's it. You win.
All right, that that pyroblast saved my life. The pyromancer can. I don't know what you guys are talking about. The samurai. I feel like the pyromancer can put out a lot of damage, like a ridiculous amount of damage. Am I crazy? Like that seemed like a lot of damage for me
You should be able to
to
just
put
hit
out.
reset hero.
Reset hero. Yes. Oh, cool. Oh, except that my dice and tokens are all still floating out in them.
Oh no.
It
Well,
didn't take those away.
so I know some people wanted to see the ninja, so let's do that.
I mean, we've got time. I don't mind playing another game. So
Um,
you're gonna do the ninja?
I don't think we've got time for another game, Ryan, if I'm being honest. I just thought I'd show everybody.
But you have time to show everybody the ninja.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just don't think we can play. All right, so here she is in all her beautiful glory.
That's one of the new characters that's included with the Dice Stone Adventures thing, right?
Right. Well, no, she's in season 1 rerolled. She's a
Oh,
lost hero,
okay.
as is
Ooh,
the
a
trio.
lost
Yeah.
hero.
So for her, she's
Glad they
got
found it.
something, she's got delayed poison. So this is going to receive 3 damage at the end of your turn. So it gives you, so if you inflict it on somebody, it hits them at the end of their turn. So it's just like an extra screw you. Smoke bomb. Poof. Smoke bomb. Makes me think of Krieger. Um, so when a player with this token receives damage, they choose to spend it. So I've only played with her a couple times. She's pretty awesome. And she's got this ninjutsu thing. So she can stack 3 ninjutsu on herself. It's a positive status effect that she can then add. She can roll a die and add damage. So she can stack those. It's an attack modifier at the end of the day. And one of the wonderful things is that if she gets a 6, she gets to do damage plus delayed poison and makes the attack undefendable, which is awesome. I played her against the Treant, and the Treant kicked my butt several times. I'm not going to pretend like he didn't. But here's her abilities for those of you. So let me see if I can make this so you can see it a little better. All right, so on the left side of the board, we have Slash, Walk the Line, Death Blossom, the best kind of blossom, Smoke Screen, Poison Blade for her small straight, Shadow Fang for her large straight. You can see the ninjutsus and everything are coming thing here. Shade Walk, and her defense is Shade Shift, and then Assassinate, obviously, is her ultimate. Fabulous, all around, good things.
I really, really love these redone player
Oh
boards,
yeah,
but
Manny's. I'm sorry, I read it too fast. She gets
it's okay.
to either add 2 damage, inflict delayed poison, or make the attack undefendable. I said it like one. I read it as one thing, but it's cool because you can. It allows you that flexibility. So you either get the max damage you would have gotten from before the 6, or the delayed poison, or
Now,
the undefendable attack, depending on what your goals are. It gives you the flexibility.
now
Um,
I've seen the artwork that really quick. The artwork that Manny did. He did himself as the barbarian and Nate as the shadow thief.
mm-hmm.
And I would really love some promo boards that feature them as the artwork for the characters instead of the art that they are now. I think that would be an amazing addition. And then Kira could be the ninja.
Well, I'm very lucky that Manny made me my own ninja already, which is my.
Yeah, but it's not on the player
That's
board. It needs
true.
to be
That
on.
would
It
be
needs to
cool.
be on the player board. I
Uh,
think that's $1 million idea. Take it to the
so here are
bank.
some of her upgrades. Um, let's see. Just bring some more stuff out here and see what she's got. So Shade Walk, Escape. Ooh, I like that one. Throwing Stars, Poison Dart allows you to inflict delayed poison. Slash, upgrade. Woo. Samesies. Start turn. Don't laugh at me.
You say samesies.
That's the name of the card.
It, it's okay. We were playing a game with David Turtzi yesterday. We're playing his new defensive Procyon game, and he kept saying takesies backsies, which I thought was kind of funny.
That's hilarious. So I'm just hitting start turn to bring out more cards so you guys can see all the awesome artwork and stuff that Manny did. What status effects is across heroes, Vegas baby, try again. Oh, there we go. Fan of knives. I am a fan of knives.
Yes, you are.
So yeah, I'm pretty excited to play her more regularly. I should just break her out of the box I have behind me from the sample. But here you go. Go buy the game. This is wonderful. Play it on Tabletopia. You
Oh,
can go
yeah.
pre-order the rerolled stuff now, which looks like this. It has the 2 new heroes in it on dicerun.com. I'll take you to the backer kit so you can get in on the pre-order, or you can just get
Yep.
season 2 if you don't have it. And of course, DTA, Dice Run Adventures, everybody's soon-to-be favorite dungeon crawl, I'm sure, is going to be awesome, and I can't wait to actually have that in hand as well. So that's Dice Run, everybody. Thanks so much.
Yep. Thank you,
Sorry for being a
guys.
little clunky on the controls, y'all, but I'll get better. And
There's a little bit of a
yeah,
learning
yeah.
curve.
So we're getting there. We're learning. Good things are happening. Thanks to everybody from the Roxley and Dice Stone team for being in the comments. We had Gavin. We had Thomas from Germany, who runs the Dice Throne group in Germany. We've got Cubson, who's on the team. Jeff, Manny, Gavin. I'm sure there were other people I'm missing.
There was we yeah.
And yes, it's a learning curve, and I'm so used to other people running the visuals, so that nobody has to see my terrible, terrible, absolutely the worst controls. There, we'll just leave it there for everybody, and we'll say goodbye. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you
Bye
next
guys. Thank
time.
you.